Hey Clashers, the Tunnel 16 update has added quite a few things for us as base builders, which means the blacksmith, for example, or the rage tower changes and much more. Which means we need new bases, so we will take a look at Clan War League bases today for the Town Hall level 9 all the way up to the Town Hall level 16 now. With that being said, let's start things off with the first base. And we start with the town level 9 and then go all the way up to the town hall level 16. All of those bases are sponsored by RH Base Building, so a huge shout out goes to them. And if you want to buy your own bases and you're saying, I want to not use a base shared on YouTube, I want to buy my own bases, no problem. Just visit the link down below in the description. And when you use code iTzu, you can actually save 10% when you're buying anything. With that being said, let's start things off with the town level 9, which has like the base builder Valley. He built this beautiful base, and all of those bases today are having one thing in common, which is going to be the anti 2-star style base, which means we will have the core town hall, which means Clan War League, especially with only one attack per player, this can mess things up really badly and can even give you a lot of wins. With that being said, the clan cast which he recommends on this one is overall one baby dragon, and then just fill up with archers, because this can really cost a lot, especially when the attacker is not paying attention, and plays the perfect poison. Next one is town level 10. And overall for those middle town level, I get a lot of questions. What about like those witches, for example, or the lock launcher, which is a lot of times combined with witches? Well, this base and in general bases should have those outside traps. For example, on this one, the army camp on the right side and left side has the giant bomb and some small bombs around it to make sure that outside circling witches are going down within seconds. With this being said, this is a nice way to defend this, and this is exactly what the base builder VRB did with this one as well. What he recommends as defensive clan castle? No problem. He's recommending one super minion, 2 headhunters, and then fill up with archers, just to make sure that there's as much damage and as much surprise factor, because some people are not expecting that much damage, especially with the headhunters. If they sneak through, they can snipe down a hero really quickly. But this is only the second town hall. We will go on to the next one, which is town hall level 11. On this one, we have again the core town hall. We have as well sweepers pointing to the direction of the eagle. The eagle, the new defense on this town level, which means a lot of people like to enter into the eagle artillery because it's a really strong defense on those town hall levels, and you want to take it out early on, especially because most of those attackers are using some type of air attacks. Dragons, electro dragons, something like that is a lot really common in general on those middle town hall levels. And with that being said, you're trying to prevent that at least a little bit, or force some spells already early on, and at the same time he's trying to not give any other value around the sweepers either. The client cast which he recommends, which is Bone Crusher, who built this base, is 1 dragon, 1 witch, and then fill up with archers. The witch and the skeletons running around, they can easily lure troops into the complete wrong direction if the attacker is unlucky, and that's always a good time for you then as the defender. The next base, the town level 12 base, is built by Marco. And this one is the first town level where the town hall shoots back and is going to defend themselves. Which means you want to have it as far in the middle as possible to really make sure attackers are messing up. Because only one defense, only one 1-star, for example, can really save you a lot in a regular Clan War League match. With that being said, we have as well the sweepers covering the town hall to make sure that any air attacks are either forced to use a lot of spells, or for example, miss the town hall, which would be even better for you than as the defender. We have the eagle artillery really far off to the side, as well the clan castle then on the complete back end, to make sure that the clan castle is getting like split up between different attacking troops, different attacking groups of troops actually. And that's why Marco is recommending 1 baby dragon and then fill up with archers. This is a lot of archers, and it's going to be a lot of pain to hit that poison perfectly. Town hall 13, let's move on. That's the next base. This time around, no core town hall, but it's really close to the core and well protected with those sweepers pointing into the eagle direction. So the eagle as an entry point is somewhat risky. If you go next to the town hall, there's the tornado trap as well, catching a possible blimp, making it really awkward to get that town hall if the attacker might choose the top left side, and that could be really a big problem then for you, or more like good thing for you as a defender, and could has already give you a nice defense. The clan cast which is recommended with this base is 2 super minions, 2 headhunters, and then fill up with archers, because that's a lot of burst damage, and especially with being close around that tornado trap, you can burst down anything what is inside that blimp and save the town hall, and maybe defend on a 1-star, which would be massive for any Clan War League match. But let's move on. Town level 14. The first town hall with the town hall poison being active, and this is a big impact. The Lantos bid this one, and he has started to use some, well, single inferno towers. Yes, if you're getting attacked by Lalo maybe in the Clan War League, you should not use single inferno towers, but a lot of you have said that you're getting attacked mainly by Dragon, Electro Dragon, all of those really tanky troops, and especially for unexperienced players who typically use those strategies, well, they are going to struggle quite a bit with single inferno towers, because if the freeze timing is not perfect, you're either wasting placing them too early, so you're wasting the freeze time, or you're deploying it too late and you're wasting the HP of your troops. So the timing has to be really solid, and that's something a lot of people are struggling with. The clan cast which he recommends is as well 2 super minion, 2 headhunters, and then fill up with archers, because that should be overall a solid defense to make sure that there's a lot of burst, and maybe even forces an early warden ability to make sure then that the later stages of the base have an easier, nicer time. Town level 15 so far was the highest town level in Clash of Clans, but with the last update this has changed. Well, on this one we have ESK building another ring base, which can be just so devastating if you don't know how to attack that. One of the big counters though is, that's right, the bowlers, and that's why he's using the triple ice golem clan castle with 5 archers. Not as easy to get through that with bowlers, and especially with those rage towers being really strong still, you have for sure a really good shot at defending in those Clan War League matches. Super archer blimps are always a big risk, but hey, at some point you have to decide what are you going for, what are you going to defend, and I feel like overall with ring bases or core tunnel bases, there's always that risk of the attacker messing up, not deploying a spell correctly or something, and that is going to cost them a lot. The same thing goes for the Town Hall 16 base. One of the best base builders out there, Ninja, has built this one, and he's using the double poison tower. Yes, the rage tower is still good, but the poison tower is obviously better versus the super archer blimp. This is something he says, well, I do not want to have those super archers happening. They should suffer versus this one. And as well, this poison tower setup is making a lot of other strategies really annoying to go into as well with this one, because it's covering the eagle side. This is typically where blimps are flying in, for example with electro dragons, dragons in general, and this is never a really nice thing to go into. With that being said, the clan cast which he recommends is 2 super minion and 2 headhunters, and then fill up with archers as well. Overall, I hope all of those bases are going to do incredible for you guys, and remember, if you want to buy your own custom made base from RH Base Speeding, be free to use the code iTzu for a 10% discount. I hope those bases are going to defend great for you in the Clan War League, and thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys back tomorrow with the next Clash video. Until then, see ya, and bye bye.